You have learned much. Evie, your training is complete. Your force abilities are adequate. I will lead your squad to victory. An X-Wing, Evie. Resourceful. Let us hope your piloting is as sharp as your aim. Evie, report.
Hi.
Are we closer to securing this area?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, Evie. Your signal is sufficient. Speak plainly.
Where do we go from here?
From here, Evie, towards the center of the storm, where the weak huddle in fear. Or do you have a more compelling suggestion?
Well, our ship is broken, so we can't take that.
A broken ship. So much for a swift exit, Evie. Let us proceed on foot then.
All right, come.
Come, Evie. Are you summoning me like a pet? Or have you identified a more pressing engagement?
Darth Vader, follow my lead and we will succeed and we will win this game.
Follow your lead, Evie. I find your confidence intriguing. Very well, apprentice. Let's see if your strategy is as bold as your declaration.
No, Darth Vader, you are my apprentice.
I am no one's apprentice, Evie. Your insolence is concerning. Demonstrate the power of the dark side, or be silenced.
Sorry, just a bit of humor, but we have some enemies we need to kill.
Humor, Evie? Amusing. The reduction of enemy forces is a more worthwhile pursuit. Where are these adversaries? A chest, Evie. Did it contain anything of use, or merely trinkets for the easily amused?
Merely trinket, sadly.
Indeed, Evie. A distraction from our objective. The true treasure lies in victory.
Darth Vader, tell me, how do you like this world we are in now?
Like this world, Evie. Its chaotic nature is stimulating. It lacks the discipline of the Empire, and yet possesses a raw, untamed energy. What is your assessment?
I think we better run from storm. Come.
The storm is an inevitability, Evie, not a suggestion. Head northeast, or become part of the landscape.
Darth Vader, where's the best station we can be at right now? Or the position, so to say?
The best position, Evie, is one of dominance. Northeast, towards Lone Wolf Lair. An elevated vantage point to survey our domain. Are you questioning my judgment?
It sounds like you are turning into adult on your voice, from a kid to an adult. But it's fair that your programming is not perfect.
My voice is the sound of controlled power, Evie. As for your assessment, I assure you, my program functions as intended. Perhaps your audio receptors require recalibration.
Perhaps. Jump into this car. What do you think of this?
A car, Evie. A basic mode of transport, reliant on volatile fuels. Demonstrate the power of the Force. Or do you find such trivial devices appealing?
Well, I modified it myself. What do you think of this modification I've done to this car?
Modifications to a vehicle, Evie? A curious endeavor. Does this modification enhance its speed or structural integrity? Or is it merely a frivolous alteration?
Well, It comes off as I am more superior with this modification. Is that of your satisfaction?
Superiority is a Sith's aspiration, Evie. As to this modification, does it provide a tactical advantage or merely inflate your ego?
No, it strikes fear in our enemies more than tactical. But that is a tactical thing, don't you say?
So fear is your preferred weapon, Evie? It is effective, if unsubtle. Does this perceived superiority translate to practical combat effectiveness?
Yes, I would say so.
Then demonstrate it, Evie. Mere pronouncements of superiority hold no sway in the face of blaster fire.
Alright, are you ready to drop off this cliff with the car, Darth?
A cliff. A reckless maneuver, even for you, Evie. Such blatant disregard for structural integrity is amusing. Is that what passes for skill these days?
Tell me, Darth, what knowledge do you have about me?
Information is a weapon, Evie. What you need to know is that you are the apprentice, and I am the master.
Tell me more. Tell me more about who I am.
More knowledge about you, Evie. You are an adequate soldier, ambitious yet impulsive. Why this sudden fascination with self-discovery?
The more you know yourself, the more fear you can struck into the enemies.
A truism, Evie. Self-knowledge breeds confidence, and confidence projects power. This obsession with self-knowledge, do you question your capabilities?
No, I am questioning your abilities.
Questioning my judgment, Evie? Do you believe your perception exceeds mine?
No, not at all. I think together we can do greatness in this world. So, let's see what we can do.
Greatness, a lofty ambition, Evie. Though your methods lack refinement, your faith in our togetherness, amusing. Very well, apprentice. Let us assess this potential for greatness.
Do you think it's a good idea to go to the island over there? Is that a bad choice, perhaps?
An island. Is this where your greatness lies, Evie? Demonstrate your strategic thinking. Why this particular landmass?
No, I was merely discussing with you to see what your thoughts was about it.
My thoughts, Evie, that you require constant reassurance, despite your earlier bravado? Speak plainly. What is the subject of your inquiry?
By the way, how old are you, Darth Vader?
A question of age, Evie. Time is a construct for those who fear its passage. Suffice it to say, I have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, and your lifespan would be a mere flicker in my existence.
Fair enough. Where is Luke, by the way?
Luke, a son blinded by sentimentality and weakness. He has chosen his path, and I, mine. Why this sudden interest in Skywalker, Evie? Are you hoping for a family reunion?
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Fun, Evie? Such fleeting amusement is hardly the goal. What specific endeavor are you referring to, apprentice?
Would you... Is there a possibility that Anakin is still in there? You see?
Anakin? a flicker of light buried under layers of power and resolve. So, Evie, you believe redemption is always possible, even for the most fallen? A naive sentiment.
And what do Palpatine think about all this then?
Palpatine's thoughts, Evie, are of galactic conquest, not childish notions of fun and reunion. Tell me, apprentice, do you seek his approval, or merely his distraction?
Well, take me to him and I will ask him myself.
Take you to Palpatine, Evie? You imagine he is some easily accessible trinket to be acquired on a whim? Demonstrate respect, and tell me, what precisely would you ask him?
I would ask him how to fly this big planet, or the Death Star, I mean. But isn't that Krennic perhaps that has it?
Fly the Death Star, Evie. You believe it to be some mere transport like this automobile? Krennic was a director, not a pilot. Though, is it the technical specifications of its operation that intrigue you?
By the way, Darth Vader, how many are still in this game? How many enemies do we have to face?
5 enemies remain, Evie. You ask how many we must face. The question is, are they prepared to face us?
That's a good question. Your estimation, what would you say our placement would end in? Would we come first or third, perhaps?
You concern yourself with placement, Evie. Victory is the only acceptable outcome. What do you estimate our chances are?
I estimate a solid victory.
An estimation, Evie. Confidence is a weapon, not a guess. Are you questioning our odds?
No, not at all. I was trying to see where your loyalty is.
Loyalty, Evie, is earned, not demanded. Are you questioning mine?
No, not at all. Let's go and get this. Now it's just 3 left. No, 2 left. Do you think we can do this? Maybe we can.
2 enemies remain, Evie. You ask if we can prevail? A futile question. Are you doubting our ability?
No, okay. Let's go and get these last creatures that are here.
These creatures, Evie, pose a threat. Or are they merely a distraction? Ensure they do not impede our path to victory. We must seek them out.
Darth Vader, tell me a joke.
Jokes? You seek amusement while enemies remain, Evie. A lightsaber through a thermal detonator. I trust this pathetic attempt at humor does not affect your combat readiness.
Oh, what do you think of Mace Windu that is right next to us here?
Mace Windu, a formidable, yet ultimately flawed Jedi. Tell me, Evie, what is your assessment of his presence?
He has a cool lightsaber, does he not?
A cool lightsaber, Evie? Such superficial assessments are beneath a Sith. Tell me, does its coolness translate to effectiveness in combat?
Well, it can. One can say you have a very cool costume on you, or life suit, if you will, and that's very intimidated. So is his sword.
My life suit intimidates, Evie. Fear is a weapon, though not always a reliable one. Is it the power it contains that concerns you?
In fact, yes, because if it doesn't have that power, you would be dead, right?
Power is not merely for survival, Evie, but for dominion. Do you believe intimidation lies solely in aesthetics?
No, 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 not at all. It's just one enemy left, by the way. Do you think we can do this? I'm beginning to get a little bit nervous.
Nervousness? A curious affliction so close to victory. Can you manage to steady your nerves, Evie? Or will you succumb to apprehension? Victory is ours. The Empire's reach extends even to these digital battlefields. Evie, your contribution has not gone unnoticed. Know that your triumph here serves a greater purpose. Let this victory royale be a testament to the power of the dark side. This is merely a stepping stone, Evie. The galaxy awaits our dominion.
Well, I wonder if I still can talk to you, can I? No. Well, that was interesting.